Hey! So in true me fashion, I didn't actually introduce the video, I just started filming it. So here's me introducing it. Basically in this video, essentially all I'm doing is letting Pinterest control my day. So I'm typing in things like, what's my outfit? What's my activity? Anyway, I'm just gonna get straight into it. Hope you enjoy. When I type in my morning routine, one of the main things that comes up is stretching. So I put in my stretching routine and we have a few here. We're gonna try and just wake ourselves up, invigorate ourselves for the day. We can see if we can get some endorphins going in our brain. Wow, I feel so invigorated. That was so lovely. Okay, the next thing that was like, when I typed in my morning routine, there was actually like them sat there with like a little drinky poo and journaling. Most of the photos I saw were like green tea or matcha. I don't have either of those things. So I'm gonna try and make a coffee. I personally need to eat first thing in the morning. So I'm gonna have breakfast. I also, if I'm gonna make a coffee, I don't really want it to be on an empty stomach. I'm trying coffee again for the first time in like 2 months. Oh my God, you're probably so annoyed at me saying this, but I've had acid reflux. I may end up having a panic attack, who knows? But that's okay, because we're also gonna do some meditation. We're also gonna do some journaling, and it's gonna just center our minds, hopefully. Don't know. Also, just to preface, I'm very particular about what I like, so Pinterest is not going to choose my breakfast. It'll probably be the same with lunch and dinner. I eat the same thing every day because I don't really like any other foods. Also, for reference, I'm having peanut butter and honey on toast. This is one of my favorite peanut butters. Oh my God, it's so full to the brim. I'm trying to froth up the milk. This is my first sip of coffee in like 2 months. Why is it like not good? Oh my God. Okay, it's fine. We'll drink, we'll try. Let's go do some journaling, shall we? Okay, also you might notice I changed my bedding because I thought that this one looked a bit more Pinterest vibes. This is my gorgeous journal. This is from Sostrine Green. I've only done one journal entry, so maybe this is the good thing because it means that we're actually going to do some journaling. So we're gonna what? To start the journal, I'm going to type in my morning journal prompts. We'll see what we get. Okay, cute. What's my goal today? How do I want to feel? One positive affirmation for myself. What will make today meaningful? A small act of self-care I can do. And what word will guide my day? Wow, there's some thinkers, huh? I've also come to the conclusion, I feel like I want to name my journal. So say it was called like, I mean, my name's Emily, but say my journal was called Emily, I could be like, good morning, Emily. And then I feel like I'm like talking to someone because something about journal entry, I feel like I just can't, I'm talking to a book. You know, that's kind of how it feels. Anyway. I didn't write loads, but I thought I did this and that. My hand, let me tell you something, my hand, it was cramping so bad. I don't write anymore because like I used to write loads when I was in school and like I would be fine, but like now because I don't really write, it's like, oh, I've lost the muscles. When I searched my morning routine, the next thing that came up was a shower. Now I'm not gonna wash my hair because I only straightened it yesterday, and when I straighten my hair, I like to have it straight for literally as long as I possibly can. My wardrobe doors are open, not because I forgot to close them, but because my cat's in there and she gets whatever she wants because she's a little princess. If Pinterest is going to choose one thing today, it's going to be my hair, my makeup, my outfit. I'm going to type in my spring makeup look. Okay. I was like, these are so cute. I love this girl's makeup. And then I saw this photo and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this girl's makeup. And I realized I think it's the same girl. She is sight for sore eyes. I think that's a compliment, but for some reason it sounds like an insult, but I mean it as like, she is beautiful beyond belief. I want to try and recreate a look similar to this. Like I really like the bronzy blush. It's like, what's it called? Blonzer? Is it called Blonzer? She does have a lot more warm undertones than I do, so it probably will look better on her than on me. The fake freckles, I don't really have anything to do fake freckles with because I've got like natural freckles, so I've never thought to do fake freckles. I mean, hers might be real, but I don't know. And then a bit of like a blurred shadowy lip, and then also the mascara, like it kind of gives like a fluffy version of like the manga lashes, and I want to see if I can try and recreate it. I've basically had the same makeup routine for the last few years and I don't really know how to do anything other than that, so this is going to be a little bit of a test. She's got quite fluffy eyebrows and my eyebrows are quite thin, so I'm gonna have to try and fluff them up a little bit. This is as fluffy as I can get my eyebrows to go. Obviously not that fluffy. She kind of has her blush centered like, but I'm gonna use, this is the Glossier, this is the Storm. I feel like when I put makeup on, it doesn't really actually do anything sometimes. I'm like, ah, that blush, does it look okay? Okay, it looks like I've not done anything. Okay, so I'm gonna bronze. This is the, oh my god. This is the NYX Buttermelt bronzer. I can't tell you what color it is. She's very bronzy all over, so I'm just gonna bronze, you know, all over. I'm also extremely pale. I just don't want to look super orange, so I just need to be a little bit mindful of that. I've never done fake freckles before. Okay, this feels like wrong. As in like, I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I used eyeshadow to do this and I feel like it was probably too dark. Her eyelashes are like 20 times longer than mine are. She has gorgeous eyelashes. Okay, does this look okay? I feel like my makeup, I don't ever do my makeup like this, so I'm like, I feel like I look really odd. As for hair, when I typed in like my spring hair, start with dry shampoo. See, my hair's not greasy, but after I washed it, I put too much oil in it at the roots, which I never normally do, so I don't know why I did that. We could do like one clip or the 2 clips. I think I kind of want to do the 2 clips just because I feel like that'd be cuter from the back. Should I do like these mini clips or like the bigger mini clips? I hope this looks good from the back. Take about the same amount on this side. Okay. You tell me what this looks like from the back. I hope they're like same distance and stuff. I honestly can't be bothered to change it, so we're just gonna keep it. Let's go get our outfit. For outfit, this came up. I have basically everything from this out. This is the top. Then as for jeans, I have these, which are like the closest fit and color to hers, with a brown belt. Boom, 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 gotta get. Okay, so this is actually like full Pinterest look actually. Makeup, hair, outfit. This has all taken me so long. It's actually lunchtime. Let's go and go. I'm also really cold. I hate when people are like, surely you should wear a jacket. This is my house coat. Thank you very much. I'm basically vegan. I'm like plant-based. So I had to type in my vegan lunch ideas. And this was the first thing that came up that I was like, I can tolerate some of this stuff, but I don't like rice. I can't be bothered to fry my tofu, and I don't like chickpeas. But cucumber salad, I can do. So I like, something I always find quite comedic is like, I always talk about the fact that I'm so particular with food and there's so many things that I don't like, but like genuinely I really like sauerkraut, and I feel like it's quite an acquired taste. It's just so like tangy. It's great. Oh my god, that was a whole peppercorn. Oh, it was so surprising. Okay, let's make our cucumber salad now. I think the seeds are the worst part of cucumber, so we're gonna like cut around those. Okay, I've done like half the cucumber. I also like to wrap everything in foil because it kind of feels ominous, and then my family are like, I don't know what's in this, so then they're less likely to eat my food. No offense to them, I'm not calling them big fatty fats that steal all my food. It's not at all. Not like cucumber even makes you a big fatty fat. Like, actually shut up. And then I got these. I hope these are okay because I got them on reduced, but I was like, this one kind of looks a bit mank. This one still looks fine. Look how big this is. Ah, I love a sweet pointed pepper. They are, in my opinion, far superior to bell peppers. I'm gonna give these a little rinsey poo. And then whilst we leave that to just let the water soak off of it, I can't be bothered to fry my tofu, so I have these are just tofu slices. Basically, it's like an equivalent of like vegan ham, I suppose. I'm gonna pop this on my plate. I'm gonna take some olive oil. Oh, this is new. I want to try and do like a drizzle of it over the thing, but I don't want to get it everywhere. This is everything bagel seasoning from M&S. I'm gonna do a sprinkle. My lentil crisps that I love with all of my heart. My toast, which you might think this is burnt, but that's actually perfect for me. Let me try this little cucumber salad situation. I don't really like cucumbers, but you know, it works. And also the everything bagel seasoning makes it. Okay, I'm gonna eat my lunch. I ended up getting stuck. Okay. I ended up on FaceTime to my boyfriend for a while, but now we're not on FaceTime and I'm bored. What should we do? Spring activity. Everything is outside. I mean, a lot of it is like making daisy chains and stuff. I don't have this kind of access to those flowers. I don't think my bike is acceptable to ride, but we could go on a walk through fields as opposed to a bike ride through the fields. Okay, these are the shoes I'm gonna wear. These are Hoka. I don't know how you pronounce it. Clifton 10. Ugh, these are great. I probably won't walk for ages because CBA, but it's gonna be nice to just move our body, release the stagnant energy. Don't really know what I'm saying, to be honest. Even better, the moon is out. I can see the moon right now. If you know anything about me, the moon is one of my favorite things ever. Like, genuinely, I love the idea of, like, you know, when it's like, oh, if I look up at the moon right now, any person in the world that I love deeply, it doesn't matter where they are, could look up at the moon too, and like we're looking at the same thing. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry just thinking about it. So cute. Oh my god, it's baby. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's tiny. Supposed to fly resting there. There. Sweet princess. Bro, what? She actually doesn't even care. I got back from my walk. I got lost. I ended up walking through like 3 extra fields just because I couldn't actually leave the fields. I was like going in the perimeters and I was like, I had my dinner and then I was like, oh my god, I was filming this video and I kind of forgot. Other thing, when I type in my spring activities, another thing that came up was this. And it's like little jewelry making, and I remembered for my birthday, and he's gonna watch this and I'm so sorry, Will, that I've not done it yet. My boyfriend got me this and it's a little jewelry making kit and it's so cute. Like, look, like the little green earrings and then a necklace, and I realized I haven't made this yet, but this is gonna be so much fun. Okay, I just need to figure out how to open everything, I think. Ooh, oh my god. Whoa. Whoa, these like jewelry pliers. How fun is that? You can like, you know what I really want to do at some point? I really want to make like my own arm cuff. How cool would that be? Oh, goodness. So I'm going to do this in bed. I don't know if doing it in bed is a good idea or not. Okay, I think this is probably going to be a long process. We have these two, okay, big box to just get these. I'm gonna put this on a time lapse whilst I do this, and I'll come and update you every so often. I'm gonna watch some little Simsy. She's gonna build an eco home. Happy Earth Day. I didn't even know that it was Earth Day until today. Oh goodness me. Oh, okay, cool. And then you have to spread it on it. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Just put a little pattern. Oh, okay, so you should have like, I should make it a little different. Okay. Okay. I'm not enjoying myself. This is my first video at me. This is having fun. I'm having so much fun. Wait, I'm watching this. I'm having so much fun. Okay. Oh. Yay! Oh, this is so much fun. Look. Here's the earrings and the necklace. That is so cute. I'm really tired now. I think I'm ready to wind down. So we're gonna find out what our evening routine is gonna be today. So when I type in my evening routine, it basically, the only thing it comes up with is just like skincare. So, but there's this photo. We can try this out. This is the Hydro Serenol Real Deep Matte. I've washed my face and I've not done anything else. What? Oh my god, I can't get it out of the packet. I've never had a jelly mask before. So this is, I didn't know what to expect actually. I didn't know what I was expecting here. Okay, actually, I'm not going to be able to talk anymore. This is so weird. Never used a jelly mask before. It's like the texture of this is so different to anything that I've ever used. Let's use the leftover remnants of what's on my desk. Just go to sleep. Good night.